Cool. So were there any special opportunities that the academy experience provided you with?
I think just every day being able to be with such like-minded students, it makes such a difference to your learning, and just being provided with such a high quality of education makes such a difference when you finish school, not just at university but just in your life in general. So I think that would probably be the main opportunities that I was given, and also, to be part of the extracurricular things, the fundraising, doing Kokoda, it all just helps to build your confidence and your character so that when you do graduate, you feel like, I can do this, there's so much that I've already achieved, I can achieve more.
I think you just answered 3 of my questions already. Anyway, but what was it like working with all those like-minded students?
Really, it changed everything, like coming from like a mainstream school into here, like it just opens your eyes to how many other people there are that are like you, and I think you can learn a lot from each other, like studying groups, collaborating and learning about other people's opinions. There isn't just one view of a particular issue or whatever. I think working in this way, you're working at like a faster pace. It's really funny when you go to university, like when I started at university, people are different and you're like, where is everyone? Like, I found that the lecturer would ask a lot of questions and I'd always be like hand up straight away, but like, because that's what we did here. Like people are always so involved, and at university everyone just sort of hangs back, like with the degree that I did anyway. And I actually felt sort of out of place, and the lecturer came and saw me and told me to stop answering so many questions and give someone else a go, which I got a bit mad about, so I kept answering more questions. That really, I was like, but that's what we've been taught. We've been taught to share your thoughts. Like, whether you think you're right or wrong, you just share it anyway because you feel bad the lecturer is standing there and nobody answering him. But that didn't last very long. I study online now because people aren't my thing, I don't think. I don't know. It's different for everybody, but for me it works better that way. Sorry, just ruined everyone's university hopes and dreams.
What type of things have you been doing since you graduated?
Well, I've done a few different things because I couldn't make my mind up. So when I was in your position and I saw people speaking on stage and they chopped and changed a few times, I thought, no, I'm never going to do that. I'm going to go straight in and do exactly what I wanted. And so I picked occupational therapy, had no idea what it was. And then I got in there and went, this isn't what I wanted, this isn't what I signed up for. So I withdrew from that, and I've done a bit of a psychology degree, and then that wasn't what I wanted either. So, but now I'm studying special education, which is what I wanted. So it just took me a long time to work that out, but I've managed to catch up. So that's what.
How was that transition from school to work? School to uni?
I found the transition was easy. It was just different. It's not, I wouldn't say it's harder, it's just different. Not having such a broad range of subjects like we do now. I like to sort of do a bit of everything, and having to just go in and do sort of one particular area was hard for me to find exactly what I wanted. But I think it's just sort of finding what works for you, even if it does take a few years. It's better to know for sure than to sort of get into something and then think a couple of years down the track, oh, that's not actually what I wanted. So I think it's important to make sure that you know for sure, and maybe whilst you're at school, do some experience in the area so you know what you're signing up for, not just, oh, that looks cool, I'll do that.
What type of things at the academy that really helped you with your uni?
I'd say all your extended essay obviously is really important for you get to university and people go, oh, I've got to write 2,000 words, and you're like, I've done that already, I've done double that. Things like that, and even your CAS for like creating that balance in your life, not just doing study all the time, which is really important. There's a lot of things at university, like co-curricular stuff that's, I guess, important to, or if you like to, get involved in. And sorry, I forgot the question.
Just like things that you taught.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like all your study skills as well, like seriously, the stuff that you learn here, you compare yourself, like when you go to university to some of the other students, the stuff that they've been prepared with is not the same as what you've been given. Like the opportunities and the lessons and that you've been taught, like it's invaluable? It's no. It's extremely, sorry, I've been out of school this long, I don't know how to talk anymore. It's so valuable, everything that you learn here, for just for your life, it really is. Like, I know everyone tells you that, but it is.
So you would say the IB was really helpful when you went to uni?
Yes, absolutely. Like, I'd do the IB again. Like, if I could come back right now, I'd do it again. I would. I know, everyone's like... No, seriously, I saw, the stuff, everyone's EE topics and stuff, and I thought, I wish I could just be back here again. Like, really, I know you're all looking at me like I'm crazy, but, like, it is so enjoyable. Like, you don't see it now, but when you're leaving and you finished it all, you realise how enjoyable it actually was and how much you have learnt. Like, I'll talk to, like, my boyfriend went to Coomera and we talk about, in English he did, made a poster and stuff like that, and you talk about, well, in English, I did works in translation, and I did this, and like, you just the breadth of what you learnt, you're like, yeah, I've read that book already, or I've read that one too, like, it's just immense compared to just, any other school. You've learnt so much more.
So, like, going back to parts of the academy experience itself, did any of them contribute to your life in general?
I think so. It's that confidence building that, being around such like-minded students and you are working at such a high level that you feel confident when you go into university and you feel like, my boyfriend sort of makes fun of me because he goes, I've done the IB. Like, but it does feel like that. You feel like, I've got this, I've done the IB. And just in general, like, having so much independence at this school, you feel, when you are out of school, you feel like, you can manage things for yourself. You don't have to, raise your hand to go to the toilet or anything like that. You feel like an adult, and for me that was, like, when I finished, I went on and actually did more volunteer work, because I always wanted to volunteer with children with special needs, but I wasn't old enough when I was at school, so I volunteered in a nursing home, and then from that I went on and volunteered with children with special needs, and then I did a certificate over the holidays, and then I actually started working, and I've been working for 3 years now in Southport Special School. So I think without having those experiences, I would never have been able to do that. And from that, I've become a carer for 2 children with multiple and profound learning disabilities, and also I'm just going to plug my book here. I'm publishing a children's book as well, which is promoting, like, focus on ability, so for children with special needs too. Cool. So that's all come from here.
Okay, last question. If there was one tip that you could give to current students of the academy, what would it be?
I think I'd say to enjoy yourself. I know how hard that might sound, but enjoy every moment, because it really is special what you have here. And try not, like, I know study's important and school and academics important, but try to have balance in your life, and, study during the week and have fun on the weekends, or don't make your life about study, because it's not. There's more to it than that. And like they said to you at university when you first come in, they say, whatever score you got doesn't matter anymore. I was a bit devastated actually. So I thought I worked so hard for this thing and they tell you it doesn't matter. We don't want to hear about it. You're in, that's it. So you don't have to be, although it is nice to be the best at everything, you don't have to be the best at everything. It's all about balance. So make sure you're enjoying yourself as well as having your academics sorted, but it's not all about that. There's far more to life than that. And pick something that you enjoy. So when you are picking your university degree, don't just base it on income or something like that. It really needs to be about something you enjoy, and that's what it took me so long to work out, is that I thought, oh, well, I'm not going to make much money. But seriously, I get up every morning and I'm like, yes, I'm going to work. And my boyfriend's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I love it. I love what I do. And it makes it so much easier. Like, if nobody paid me, I'd still go in and do my job every day. And I think that's super important.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time out to come join us.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay, well, this is a token of our gratitude. So
I hope it's the mug. Thank you.